Hi guys. We're going to be using the databases, and the databases are great to use because they've already been crack tested. So you don't have to do any kind of searching for dates or any kind of authority searching. We're going to start with destiny.ouboces.org. You could put it right into the search bar at the top. Here's your page. You're going to click on Pine Bush Schools, click on Crispell Middle School, and then you're going to log in. You're going to use the same login information that you use to get onto the library computers. Capital P, lowercase b, your linchpin. And then your password is the first 3 letters of your birth month, capitalize the first letter. And then you need your 6-digit date of birth with forward zeros if you need to have that for that date. I'm going to put mine in, and then we'll move on. Here we go. Here's our home page. To get to the databases, you need to be on your home page. At the bottom here, you have a list of the different databases available. I want you to see next to each of the databases that you have a username and password if it prompts you. When you are home and you're not on a Pine Bush Schools computer, you have to put these usernames and passwords in. You can also email me from home, and I can help step you through as I check my email from home from time to time. I'm going to click on EBSCOhost. The username for that, if you need it, is Crispell, and the password is library. If you are prompted to put in another password for EBSCO, it would be CRMS, which is Crispell, MS, middle school, and the password is orange. We're going to move forward. Hopefully you won't have that problem. I'm going to click on EBSCO and click on the top where it says EBSCOhost Web. These are the lists of the databases that are available to you. We're not going to use all of them. We're going to only select a few of them. We're going to select the first 2, Middle Search Plus. We're going to click the box. Newspaper source, click the box. We're going to skip this one, skip this one. We're going to click on encyclopedia, and then we're going to also click on topic search. There is another one. If you are doing a topic such as depression or alcoholism or anything other than a person, you can also click on health source. Scroll to the bottom, click on continue. Here is our search bar. Now, this search bar works very differently than Google. You are not going to answer a question. You're going to put in a very limited name or phrase. Before you do that, I want you to scroll down a little bit, and I want you to check this box that says full text. Going back to our search bar, I'm going to search for Malala. And I want you to see that as I put in her name, it starts to auto-populate the field. And I can actually choose her name and different topics. Malala Yousafzai. You can click on her name. But actually what I want to do is I want to continue with her name. And the more I put in, it is actually starting to search for me. So I could click only for a biography right here. I could click on her advocacy. I could click on social change and all different topics related to her. Because I'm just starting out, I want to just click on her name. And then I'm going to click search. So here you see I have out of 681 searches here, I have 10 on this page, and I'm going to go through each of them to see what's going to work for me. This is the title of the article. Underneath it tells you the author. It tells you the name of the publication. It tells you when the publication was printed. So this is only a year old. And then underneath it tells me the subject, what it's about. This title, this article is about teenage girls, activists, when she won the Nobel Peace Prize. Her book, I Am Malala, So this is a good article, but I'm going to keep going to see what else is available. The fighter, Malala. I like that. Gives me a little information here. She's the person of the year. This is a very basic article from an encyclopedia. I think I'm going to start there because it's simple and it's basic. Can click on the article here, or I could click on HTML full text. Here's a very basic article on Malala. It gives me a little bit of a biography, very, very short. I would read it, get what I can from it, and then I'm going to go back to my search result list here by going back using this instead of my back bar. This is going to bring me directly where I was so I could pick up with my search. I am going to take a look at this article. The reason is that it talks about her being an activist. It's pretty recent, from 2017, and it's coming from Time Magazine. I like Time Magazine. I know the reading level is good for me, and I also see there's a photograph. I like photographs. They make life easy for me to learn things. Underneath, there are two ways you can read it. You could read a full text article by clicking on it. You can also listen to it by clicking the play button. But I'm going to go back, and what I want to do is I want to click on the PDF full text because I like the way it's going to show me on the computer, as if it was ripped out of the magazine. This is my favorite way to read an article because I have the picture, and this makes it easy for me to sort of break down the information. Good article. Now that I have found an article that I want to use, on the right-hand side, there are a bunch of icons. I want you to pay close attention to this icon that's called permalink. And then there's another icon that looks like a piece of paper that's cite. The first one I want to do is I want to click on permalink. Permalink is for you to copy this link by clicking one time and then right-click copy. And I can actually paste this onto my document right here. When my cursor is at the end, I'm going to hit enter. This is now a link. And then if I want to go back to this article, all I need to do is click once. The link will come back up here. Click, and it opens it up exactly the way I want to find it so that I can reread the article. The second icon I want you to take a look at is the cite icon, which is a piece of paper. When I click on this in the center of my page, the citation is going to show up. You do not have to easy bib this. All you need to do is scroll down and find the three letters that say MLA, and it's right here. I want to copy from the author's last name all the way to the end, and I am going to put this on my document that either Miss Green or your English teacher, Miss Hicks, would like you to paste this document on. If I paste, it comes out a little sort of grayed out. I'm going to show you what it looks like if I paste without formatting. Actually, let's keep it with that one. That looks better. They have changed it. Good for you guys. You could simply paste it onto your works cited document or whatever document that you have going, and you are set. That is all you need to do for the databases. Hopefully you understand this. If you don't, please email me or come into the library with any questions that you have, any concerns, and happy research.